Happy August 6th, everybody. Welcome to the Hermit's Moon, where we are pulling tarot and oracle cards on a daily basis to help us figure out our focus and what we need to do to make the best of every day. My name is Renee. Welcome to my channel. Let's go ahead and get started on our reading. But before I do, I just want to remind you to give this video a thumbs up, please. I know sometimes I need to be reminded to do that. That helps every creator to get their video out there, let more eyes see it. So I would appreciate it if you would do that right away. Okay, now let's get started. Today we pulled Fox Spirit. Think on your feet. Okay, you could be called upon to change directions quickly today. It's a day of fast movement. The cards are definitely supporting this. Don't get stuck on one path or think that one ending is the only way that this is going to happen today, because today could be a day of contradictions for you and you need to be really quick in navigating it. I'm going to show you, when you see our cards, you're going to see what I'm talking about. We have a repeater card. Yesterday we pulled the Tower reversed as well. I feel like this is very much related to Mercury retrograde. You know, that we went into Mercury retrograde yesterday on August 5th. I am definitely seeing this playing out in my life. I don't know about you guys, but yesterday was a roller coaster for me. Communications, just things going wrong, you name it. That's what happens with Mercury retrograde. But if we learn how to work with the energy of it, it doesn't have to be all bad. I like when the Tower is reversed. It means we're in recovery mode. I feel like it's telling us you've had these epiphanies, especially with this Think on Your Feet card here. Now it's time to come up with a plan and execute. But it's time to change things up. You know, you've been through the crisis. You know what the crisis is, at least. Now it's time to figure out how you're going to navigate it the best way possible and get ready for turns and direction changes, especially with Fox Spirit here. Just quick energy coming at us. And you're going to see what I'm talking about as we go through the cards here. Let me just go ahead and show you the card that's telling me. This Knight of Swords is telling us that stuff's going to be coming at us really quickly. And it's going to require us to think logically about something. You know, sometimes we get so invested with our hearts that we throw logic out the window. And today, this Knight of Swords, which is Gemini energy when I read, which to me absolutely tells this think on your feet. Whenever I see this, I imagine two different paths ahead of this little fox. And he's running towards one of them, but then he sees something up ahead or something happens. He has to change direction really quickly. With this Knight of Swords, it absolutely is confirming that, you know, the Gemini is duality. It's the twins. So kind of think of it like that. There's two paths. There's two ways of doing things. Which path are you going to take? Logically make the choice. You might want to do a heart check. How much are you relying on your heart in making a decision, and how much are you relying on logic? Is that out of balance? You know, it could be something different for each one of us. So try to incorporate both, but absolutely use logic today and try to make good decisions and be ready for those little plot twists that we really aren't expecting. Okay, we also have the Four of Cups. I feel like you've been disappointed with something. I know I have, especially with this Tower reversed. But, you know, life is full of disappointments and we have to roll with it. That's where the little fox is telling us, think on your feet. Don't be too discouraged. You know, we see this Four of Cups, and that can definitely make us feel melancholy, make us maybe focus on the sadness and the things that we aren't happy about in our lives. But just remember, we're in recovery mode. We're rebuilding. So we're going to have setbacks, especially in Mercury retrograde. Things are not going to go necessarily as planned. And you're going to see what I'm talking about with the T cards here. Just be ready for that, but try to focus on the good things and try to logically determine what the best course of action is going to be for you today. All right, we have not unsuccessful plans. Okay, that's definitely I feel like all of these cards are telling us about this not energy here. You know, there's that old saying, we make plans and God laughs. I want you to be flexible. I want you to remember about this little fox with the two paths ahead of him. And I want you to think about Gemini here coming in quickly with a plot twist to save the day, possibly. Whatever course we were on, it's not working out for us. We got to do something different. We got to come up with plan B, and that's okay. Consult your higher power. You know, talk to God, pray, talk to your guides, your ancestors. Try to come up with another course of action, but be flexible. Gemini is a mutable sign. It's about being flexible. I know I'm a Virgo sun. That's a mutable sign as well. We are all about adapting, and today is a day of adapting, especially in Mercury retrograde. All right, we have Pale. Time to get out of a situation. Okay, who is feeling this Tower energy? This moment of crisis. It feels like crisis, but it's actually going to be for your highest and greatest good. But it's time to jump ship. Whatever your tower is, if you are staying on the path where this tower is showing up, if you're refusing to try to do better, to try to make the necessary changes, you're just asking for more trouble. It's time to think logically about a situation and follow through. Think on your feet. It's time to do things differently. We've had a plot twist. Things are not working out the way that we thought they would, but we can call on God to help us and to give us guidance and to give us direction. I want you to remember that. Don't get stuck in this Four of Cups energy where you're too sad that your plans fell through, that it didn't work out the way you thought it would. God is coming in with a gift here. Don't get focused on these 3 cups down below where you're just upset that it didn't work out the way you'd hoped it would, because Spirit is offering you something else. Don't stick your head in the sand and ignore it. Okay, we have Vine. Seek out information that will help you. Okay, that's what this Knight of Swords does. He's all about logic. He's all about finding truths, finding facts, and sticking to them. Like I said, if you are too much in your heart today, it's not going to serve you well. You have to kind of detach from that heart energy and look at a situation logically. And you have to seek out the best possible information that's going to help you make these decisions, force you to make decisions quickly and to be flexible. So be open to this Vine energy, to information that's going to help you make better choices and navigate Mercury retrograde and this Tower reversed. Help you rebuild whatever it is that you're focused on. It's interesting. I know, I mean, I was disappointed, but I'm not throwing in the towel. I'm not giving up hope. I know that, like I said, you know, we make plans and God laughs. So we have to be able to consult with our higher power, consult with our spirit guides and ancestors, and know that they're there trying to guide us. We have to open our ears and open our minds and our hearts, you know, the mind and the heart with this Knight of Swords. Make good choices and change courses when we need to. So have a good day, guys. If you're new to my channel, I hope that this video will motivate you to subscribe. Give it a thumbs up, please, especially if you stayed to the end. And get out there. Have a beautiful day. I am sending you joy, love, health, and wealth. Bye-bye.